guys, what's up? It's Matt Walker here on One Night Only, last episode of the year. So that's crazy. Here today I'm with...
I'm Tristan Dubin. I'm Matt's friend. And he said I could become on the show.
He has become on the show.
I am become on the show.
Who are you, Tristan Dubin? Tell the audience that doesn't exist a little bit about yourself.
Well, since you don't exist, I am the most powerful being in the known universe.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not. I'm a graphic design major at SUNY Purchase. I'm a junior. And I said that line initially because I couldn't think of anything funnier or more ironic to say. I'm also eating cheese fries.
How are the cheese fries?
They're pretty good. They're probably going to give me cancer a couple years from now, but
yeah,
I'd say that they're, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, they're a oh god, what are you doing to your body, you dick?
Speaking of oh god, what did you do to your body, you dick? How was your culture shock? We didn't really get to talk about your culture shock.
Culture shock was a fun time.
Because I saw you once and you were...
I was having a pretty fun time.
You were having a fun time. You were drinking some... you had some of the green magic, the green liquid magic. Which is Mountain Dew.
The Mountain Dew, yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
How was...
I was actually spent most of Culture Shock working on my packaging project.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went pretty well, yeah. I was I made this thing called Mobius, which was this like little clamshell thing that it's essentially like it's a little. I'm gonna explain homework to you guys right now, and
of course,
that's
they
really
love it.
Boring. Okay,
they love it.
Let me put down this cheese fry. It's impeding my speech.
It's quite alright.
I'm sorry. I'm massively socially awkward. So essentially, we had this like assignment from my good friend, and I hope he's my friend. I don't know. I really like Tim. Samara.
I think he's your friend.
I guess Tim and I are friends. He's a really great professor, and he's like, okay, first day of class, everyone get some paper out. You're gonna make some sculptures, and I made this like little sculpture-y thing, and it was like a Mobius strip. So I was like, oh, cool, call this branding Mobius. And he said, okay, now build a product around this and build branding, and that happened. Yeah.
So like, what was the idea of putting pencils in the Mobius? Like, why pencils?
Well, it was just like had this nice little hole, and I thought it would be a good thing to stick something in that hole, as guys tend to think, I guess. Yeah. You know, there's some banjo going on in the background. I'm kind of digging it. Yeah.
It's the Mumford and Sons.
Oh, Mumford and Sons.
Yeah, they're coming back. They shaved their beards.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Sean has a very intense hatred for Mumford and Sons. It's deeply rooted in some personal issues, but we won't go into those.
Sean, would you say it's deeply seated because they look like farmers?
Yeah.
Do you have like a seed problem?
They do look like farmers.
I was gang raped by Mumford and Sons.
You weren't gang raped by Mumford and Sons.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Don't
lie on the radio. Mumford and Sons isn't my favorite music, but I don't think they're gang rapists.
I would hope not.
I would hope not.
I would hope not.
They fun fact, one of the members of Mumford and Sons has a banjo tattooed on his arm, which says a lot.
It's kind of meta.
Yeah, he's the banjo. And I read that now that he regrets it. I think they're starting to regret who they are. Like they're like, oh, we're in a hole.
We've written a whole lot of like really generic crap.
Yeah,
but like branded as if we're not generic crap, and inherently we became the new generic crap.
Remember the band Fun? They were not great.
No, they were shit.
Fake Queen, fake shitty Queen.
I didn't really like them at all.
No, they were not fun.
Why is there a trumpet in here?
Because it's for, I don't know.
It's a trombone.
Yeah, Sean, get your music straight.
That's for sexual metaphors later.
What are you not? You're gonna blow into some brass, Sean?
This one time at band camp. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no, I was ready for a story.
No, I'm musically inept. I would never go to a band camp.
It's weird. I don't know how to play instruments. I don't know why.
This one time, I learned how to play the guitar. And I wouldn't say I really actually learned how to play the guitar. I just learned how. And by the way, this is not a lead-in for me to play guitar. Not actually happening.
He's bought a guitar, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I didn't. There's no guitar in the studio. There's no guitar in the studio. I know how to play 2 songs. Okay. I know how to play "Miserlou" by Dick Dale, which also happens to be the theme song to Pulp Fiction.
Dick Dangle.
Dick Dale. Yeah, also Dick Dangle. And there was. Blame It on the Tetons by Modest Mouse, which I figured, like, there's a cool song that, like, shows you know how to play guitar, which is the Dick Dale song, and then there's a song that you use to, like, serenade women.
Of course.
And that was the Modest Mouse song, and it wasn't, like, really a great idea.
Does it work? Does it go up to a lady and you start playing that song, it's gonna, like, oh, Man, you like Modest Mouse and you can play the guitar.
What's so modest about the mouse?
I don't know. They're actually kind of rambunctious. They're almost like music pirates. It's kind of funny.
I like Modest. Yeah, they're cool guys. Their new album's pretty good.
I dig. There's this one track on it that's very like random and crappy. But it's just like them just muttering in a studio for a little while. Which I mean, honestly, I don't think we're much to judge because that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we're the unmodest mice. We don't care. Unmodest mice and men.
I thought we were One Night Only with Matt Walker.
We're modest. One night of Modest Mouse.
Do you want a cheese fry, Matt?
No, thank you.
Are they
enjoy
hot
your
fries?
No, they're cheddar fries.
Oh, you slut!
You slut, Tristan. You're a slut. Just tell everyone about your slut.
I'm a slut. I'm a huge slut.
Yeah, just dangling your cheese fries everywhere.
With my dick dangle.
Yeah, hot fries or go home.
Sean?
You know, it's late at night. I'm a tired man. I've had my long day's work.
Did you cut that open with a knife?
Yeah, cut open with a knife.
Into a pudding.
A pudding?
Exactly, a pudding.
A gray pudding. Let's eat some hot fries.
Some really.
They're not that hot either. Is the thing. Like I don't know why I'm complaining.
They used to be so much hotter. I think.
What happened? Maybe
like when I was a kid, they were hotter.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe you're just stronger. Maybe it like burned your taste
I also
buds.
have a bad association with them because this one time I got a thing of hot fries from a convenience store. But there were these golf pencils and notepads and like I remember like playing with one of the golf pencils and walking out and not paying for it.
Oh no!
And my mom was like, I didn't even think about it. I didn't think it was like a thing you keep or like it just was like something was in my hand. I forgot it was in my hand. And so my mom like walked like just came up and she was like, "What are you doing? Did you steal that?" And I was like, "What? I stole what? The thing in your hand, Tristan." And I was like, "Oh, this pencil. You mean this pencil?"
Yeah.
Oh my God! I stole this. I'm a criminal.
Oh God!
And so I started
on National
crying,
Free Balloon Day,
and I was like weeping and in tears, and I gave this back to the very nice convenience store salesman, and ever since then, the taste of Andy Cap's hot fries have brought back horrible Freudian memories.
My guest, you son of a bitch! How dare you trigger?
All right, no, I'm not triggered.
No, it's triggering.
Hot fries killed my parents.
Yeah, hot fries took my only son from me.
I have a weird thing too. I remember I was at a candy store and they had like these gummy Coke bottles and they were like Coke flavor and I was like cool and I was holding it and I walked out of the store holding this gummy candy and I started eating. My mom was like, did you? And then by that time we were driving away. My mom was like, and I just ate the whole thing. I was like, I guess this is too late. And so now every time like we go back to Maine, my mom's like, remember that time you stole a candy? I should go back now as an adult. Hello, I'm 20 years old. When I was 8 years old, when I was like 6 years old, I came here and I ate a candy that you don't have in stock anymore. I'm sorry. Let's go. Who are you?
Do you remember bug juice?
What's that? Is that?
You never had bug juice?
What is bug juice?
It just came like in these little like water bottles that were kind of textured to look like barrels, and it had these bugs on it, and it tasted like just sugar.
Yeah. Oh, it was like clear.
And sugar and the color red.
Yes, exactly.
Sugar and the color red.
Yeah. Were those good? Was that a good?
Oh, I was the shit.
Let's go back to old foods. What were some good snacks?
Green ketchup.
Green. I never had it. Was it great?
I never had it either. I was too scared. I thought it was like I thought it came out of Shrek.
It's Shrek. What is it? Shrek.
I don't know.
Something.
I don't even want to know. Maybe it's Shrek sweat. Shrek
sweat.
I want to believe it's his sweat, not anything else.
Let's go.
Yeah, it comes from his greasy feet.
Oh God!
It's foot scrapings.
Oh God! Oh, Shrek is very important to a lot of people.
Shrek is Shrek.
Shrek is love and life. That's a fact. It's why did the Shrek thing happen? Like, how does that start? You know, it's such a scary phenomenon. All of a sudden, there's like a creepy Shrek fandom.
I you know what I think it is? I'm gonna quote The Dark Knight right now, and I'm gonna sound like a total fucking nerd. And I'm gonna fuck the quote up now because I'm on radio and I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
You lived a hero. Oh my God. Can we look this quote up?
You got it. If you don't die a hero, you'll die.
No, you live long enough to see. You die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's it, and that's what happened to Shrek.
I thought it was. He's not the Green Goblin that we need, but he's the Green Goblin that we want.
It's you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's the quote.
But it's not Batman who says it. It's Harvey Dent, right?
It's Batman. It's Harvey Dent. It's Batman.
It's not Harvey Dent.
It's Batman.
Definitely Harvey Dent.
Oh, it is Harvey Dent.
Batman.
Where's Harvey Dent?
Where's Harvey Dent?
Where is he?
Where is he?
Where is she? Do you know what I think is pretty great? When Batman turns, he has to turn his whole neck. Because he doesn't have like a neck, so he's like, Alfred. It's my favorite thing. What? He has to turn his whole body. Like if he dropped like a nickel at his feet, he has to just go.
It's gotta be so awkward in social situations because like you know he's like you know talking to someone in a party and then someone next to him says, "Oh hey Batman, what's up?"
Yeah.
And then Batman turns around and ignores the person he was talking to and gives him a cold shoulder, and they're like, "Batman, what the fuck?"
Yeah. He's like,
I'm sorry, this is just really inconvenient for me.
I just have to turn.
I swear, I'm not ignoring you. I just keep talking. I'm actually very perceptive. The bat suit helps me listen to these. These are like a second set of ears up here and shit.
He has to use a mirror to talk to people. It's really hard, so I'm gonna use this mirror that I have. This bat mirror. This bat mirror? Yeah. You ever see that sketch Batman? It's where Batman, he's Batman, and he's like, look over there, and he changes into just Bruce Wayne, but he has the eye makeup on because there's eye makeup, and so like you're obviously Batman. I don't know. I need to ask you to leave, disrupting my show, and so like he just keeps forgetting that he wears eye makeup because that's who he is. He wears eye makeup.
That's the spirit of Batman. You know, the eye makeup wearing, you know, man who walks around at night on buildings and beats up thugs with his bare hands.
Put my dick in the trumpet.
Sean, don't put your dick in the trumpet.
Fucking do it.
Sean, don't put your dick.
Put my dick in the trumpet.
It's a trombone. You have to bone the trombone.
Trombone. Have you read any Batman comics? And if so, what is your favorite?
I've read a couple. Mm-hmm. I read Killing Joke, which is really good.
Yes.
I mean that's because like Alan Moore is amazing.
Yeah.
I read one of the Frank Miller ones. I don't remember which. I read Year One is not Frank Miller though.
No, that's Dark Knight Returns or Dark Knight. Yeah,
Dark Knight Returns is Frank Miller. I think that is the one I read. And then. But it was a long time ago. Like I was younger.
Yeah.
And I definitely read Year One pretty recently.
Year One was great.
Movie with Michael Cera and Jack Black.
Yes, but it's a completely different Year One.
It's a good Year One though.
It's a Year One.
It was a good Year One.
The comic is a great. Like.
There's a comic for that?
No, Sean. I swear to God, this is what he does. He heckles me. I'm trying to be me.
He's a heckler.
He's a heckler. He's like Stavlin Waldorf, those Muppets. Those
You're a mean one,
Mr. Cruz.
You got garbage in your soul.
You've got something.
I forget the rest of this song, but I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole,
Where's
Mr.
Max?
Green. Yeah, where's
He
Max?
said that Max Goodyear said they're gonna be
It's taking too long. The show's like over. It's
not
show's
over.
Almost over.
It's
Going
been
for 10 minutes. It's the hardest 10 minutes of my life.
Sean, it's been 10 minutes.
Matt,
What have you done?
You know
Huh?
we can't do the show without Max.
Yeah, we're doing it.
When
We're
he
doing
comes, When he comes around and be like, it wasn't me.
What wasn't
It
you?
wasn't me. It was Matt. Matt did it.
What wasn't you?
I guess I'm being viewed as like a usurper to a status quo, and I'm not very comfortable with that status, so I'm just going to eat more cheese fries because I'm very uncomfortable.
No, you are exactly. You're the guest the show needs and deserves right now.
I'm chewing into the microphone.
This chewing sponsored by Andy Cap's Cheddar Fries.
They're really good.
The only fries of graphic designer Tristan Dubin.
Oh.
He thinks they're delicious, don't you, Tristan?
I want to go home.
Shut up, Tristan. Your family's dead.
I've only eaten these fries for nothing but these fries for 10 days straight.
I laced them with poison. You'll never leave the dungeon.
Chips, though.
You'll never leave the island. Never.
I like the dungeon one better. Like, 'cause then I feel like I'm Bruce Willis and I can get out of that situation with a katana.
Oh, Bruce Willis.
But then I realized that, like, no, I don't want to be in that situation at all. I take that back.
Bruce Wayne use a katana?
I'm talking about Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. The
Bruce
real
Willis.
life Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Willis he goes here sometimes.
Yes, he was at the.
He likes to stand near art.
I feel like he'd be really angry. I feel like he'd be really angry if I said something to him like, "Hey, John McClane, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
No, he just look at you and you like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and then flick you off and walk away.
He would be very upset. I feel like he's not like, yeah, Harrison Ford would be. I want to meet Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like, it's really amazing when you think about what a great career he's had. You know, he's killed it forever.
What was that one where he's a doctor?
Dr. Jones. No, I don't know.
Dr. Doolittle,
Sean.
too.
I know. I just remember the one where he was a doctor that wasn't that great.
That's a good question. Harrison Ford, Doctor.
Oh, that's right. We have these computers. We can look them up.
Doctor
All right.
movie. It was The Fugitive?
The Fugitive. Yes, that's it. That's kind of.
But then he has that line, and he's like, "I didn't kill my wife." Tommy Lee Jones is like, "I don't care." And then Harrison Ford jumps off of a thing, and it's cool. And that's when then my DVR ended, so I never got to see the end.
We have zero current listeners.
That's gonna be.
I told people. I posted it on my Facebook.
You don't care. No
All
one.
our viewers out there.
All our
we
viewers.
certainly have
So all our viewers out there, I am
turn into
kind of
listeners.
single right now, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't solicit me.
They're gonna find.
Do not solicit me. I will find you.
They'll find you first.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Don't fall for Tristan's tricks.
So okay, so what's your opinion of the new stuff for the Suicide Squad?
It looks like a bunch of like 25-year-olds went to Hot Topic.
Yes.
And got a discount on some of the stuff in the back.
Yep.
Maybe Spencer's. Maybe Spencer's, like more Spencer's than Hot Topic, but
they're trying to get rid of their goth stock so that they could bring in more bro.
Yeah,
stuff.
more bro culture. Let's get like more Avengers shot glasses up in here.
It's pretty frustrating just to like I don't think that like these villains would brand themselves. Like the fact that she owns like a jacket that says like Mr. J's favorite, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like she's not gonna. Who did she go to get
Where's
that?
her jester pants? She's not a jester.
She has some tattoos in her leg, and she's wearing booty shorts. So there's that. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Also, Will Smith looks like a dad.
Will Smith
just looks like a dad with a gun.
Yeah, Deadshot. Looks like he should.
More like dad shot. Am I right?
Oh, he has a fanny pack and like one of those jackets, and he takes his son out to the park.
Yeah. Hey son, I just gotta go. Okay.
Yeah, his son. Let's see. Look at this. It's a pretty cool looking thing. It's a cool
That's
mask.
alright.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's,
I don't know about that. That's fine.
Oh, someone says they're here and listening to us right now, but I don't believe it.
I don't believe that.
My friend Ryan.
What's he doing here?
But let's see what the Icecast says. Oh, there are none.
There are no listeners, so something's happening.
Is there a refresh button on that?
I mean, I don't think I'd need to,
That
but
jizzle?
There's a refresh.
it doesn't refresh? Oh, I just hit the button.
Whoa, listeners 5!
Woo!
That was right in my ear. Oh wow, we have 5 listeners. Wow, we've
All
been outright insulting people on here, and no, I'm kidding. We haven't been.
Man, my
That
friend.
Harley Quinn
I am
looks
here.
like-
Who's Thomas?
My friend Tom. He's one of my favorite people.
Oh, hi, Tom.
We've known each other since.
Oh,
seventh grade.
Ryan's commenting on my Facebook now. He's like, "Oh, your system lie." Hi, Ryan. How's it going,
Okay, so
man?
now we have to be entertaining. What do we talk about? What do the kids like?
I hear kids
jokes?
like apps.
Kids like apps.
Kids like apps.
Like appetizers.
Like, no,
we got French fries. We got.
applications.
So what about an app?
Talk
Where it's an
about-
app that helps you find the nearest mozzarella
Let's
sticks.
talk about Flubber 2.
We'll talk about what?
Flubber 2? You know what I want to talk about Flubber 2?
Sean, we spent a whole year talking about Flubber 2.
Oh, Thomas says, "Hi, random dude." This is me, random dude.
This is random.
And now, from nowhere in particular, this guy.
We're in space. Actually, we're in a space station.
Oh, actually, the space station.
We're at Mystery Science Theater 3000.
It's been 20 years since the last supply drop. Our
Yeah.
parents died from the virus. Matt and I are here, are the last two,
Yeah.
and this isn't going so well. I've got.
We have a robot companion,
We're actually
Sean
located
Bud.
directly under the SUNY purchased toilet core.
Ooh.
We're
The
actually.
central toilet core is directly above us. The SUNY purchased toilet.
Wait, how are we broadcasting from under a toilet? Are we in a ship?
Yeah, clearly we're on a ship.
Okay, we're in a ship.
And there's a toilet core on the ship.
The only supplies left are a bag of cheese
in my
fries.
hands are the last bag of cheesy fries in existence.
That's really intense. But like, what are our rations? We have a bag of cheese fries that you're eating. We have
Very slowly.
2 half-finished cherry lime Rickies, and
Honey,
I have a
You
phone.
don't know how finished my cherry lamb Ricky is.
is it done?
Honey, please.
Don't honey please me. We got a keyboard. We have some mic stands. We have a drum pad. I don't think we're gonna make it, boys.
Just clarify. It's actually a mini Korg.
We also have this like bug in here.
Corgi?
It's a
What
mini
bug?
Are we
Korg.
gonna talk about the bug in the corner?
What's the bug?
It's a
Oh
bug?
yeah.
It's like a big stag beetle looking thing,
Yeah.
and it's been sitting on the wall for the past 4 hours just watching us.
Yeah, it's very scary. I named him Jeff just to humanize
The
him.
other day I tried to give him some cheese fries, and he just hissed at me.
He hissed at you.
Just hissed at me.
I don't like that. We might have to take out Jeff. He's
He's getting bigger too, and I don't understand how he's getting bigger if we're out of food.
Yeah, I think he's just feeding on our hate.
Yeah, our
He's
hatred.
making-
Wait, there's hate in this room. I was happy to be on this show.
What? Are you trying to?
Are you
trying to-
implying you don't like me, Matt?
Are you trying to?
We've
say-
been out here for 20 years.
We're gonna die.
Is this glitch art? I don't
I don't
know.
even know.
It's a glitched
I wouldn't call
out-
that
What
art.
is this? The stewed?
What is this?
Can we talk about art for a minute?
Let's talk about art.
Let's talk about art.
What do you think about art right now?
What do you think
It's
about
like-
art? It's
Okay,
alright.
I am a disappointed father, and Art is like my kid who just came home listening to My Chemical Romance and telling me it's all just a phase.
What's wrong with my chemical-
When I know
Sean-
it's not a
It's
phase.
not a phase.
Sean, shut your mouth. Sean never left the phase. This is Sean's problem. He's still there.
It's
He's
not
still
a-
like,
it's
The
not a
Black
phase.
Parade was a good album. I'm sorry. I said it. Yeah. So like, do you think art's like what's the issue with art? Like, if you can summarize it, like, what's your issues with like modern art? I guess
This is gonna sound super elitist and like shitty, but I
Completely
think
fine.
it's that everybody can do it.
everyone can do it.
Like, and that's the best thing about art, because like you get like the best of the more people who like wouldn't have a chance to do like awesome stuff, but you also get
Yeah.
like all the people who suck.
Yeah, there are a lot of people you see that just don't. I don't think they consider everything when they make stuff.
like this bug.
Yeah, why?
this-
What's the purpose of the book?
You know, it's too bad we can't broadcast images wirelessly
Yes.
to millions of people at once.
Well, we'll describe it. It's a beetle.
Or sorry, what are we up to now? Let's check our number.
Let's check out those ratings.
Right now it's saying 5, but let's refresh. Oh, we
got
lost
4.
a listener.
We got someone-
We've insulted someone.
Someone got really hurt. We don't pull punches here, right? Here on One Night Only, we talk about hard facts. We're real. We don't compromise. All right, you understand? But yeah, I think art it's kind of sad. I hate people who aren't genuine and like in general. So like when people make art just because it's ironic and like it's so edgy and like it doesn't mean anything. It makes me upset because like you're wasting people's time. To
Yeah.
me, you know.
That's very much a problem. I think it's like kind of rampant and pernicious.
Yeah, I think so too.
But hopefully, you know, there's a couple people out there who are trying to do their own thing because they really care about it.
But I think, do you think eventually people who make that art are gonna start like realizing that no one wants that art and they're gonna like try to make better stuff?
I think there's going to be an audience for everything at some point, but like,
that's upsetting. 'Cause,
yeah.
like
What's upsetting? It's just also true.
it's definitely true. I mean, for every Adam Sandler movie, there's a million people who bought tickets to see that movie, and I hate them.
Those aren't people.
There's
Those aren't people. Those aren't people, Matt.
Let's talk about how much Adam Sandler is a terrible person. He's pretty not great.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how poorly would you rate Adam Sandler? 10 being like Pol Pot.
Ooh, one being
Pol
like,
Pot or like Hitler or something.
Yeah.
One being like someone. I don't. Did you just fart?
It's a joke.
One being Sean.
One being Sean.
Sean is farting chair, not Sean, because I like Sean.
Yes. It's pretty tough. I hate a lot of things. I'd say he's like a 9.5 or a 10.
Can we talk about these Wi-Fi networks?
Let's talk about There's
some great Wi-Fi networks down here. We've got 315879.
Ooh.
We've got Abraham Linksys.
Oh,
that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good.
Good.
We have Africa.
Ooh.
Okay, I like that too. We have Artificial Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
We have Belkin.be5. I'm not really impressed with that.
Yeah.
We've got CMH, which I don't know what that is. We've got DJ_network, and I just feel like there's like a bunch of like graphic designers in there like laughing about that joke, like graphic designers are DJs, even though we're not. And I seem to have lost all of them. After that, DJ Network. DJ Network is the last network.
Well, if you ever want one, there's the Wi-Fi for purchases. No Dice Kid Charlemagne. I don't know why it's that.
That's just the password.
Yeah, but it's WPSR.
Don't tell people the password.
Sean, they can't connect if they're not here.
They only know the password.
Oh, we haven't. We should share the story of Jay Muhammad.
Oh, we should hear that.
Okay. Tom texted me Bill Y the Science Fi.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Tristan, allow me to tell you the tale of Jay Muhammad. This may be one of the most interesting stories that I'll ever tell in my life. Let's go back. Okay. So one day I got a text. I got a Facebook message from this guy I went to high school with named Jay Muhammad. We never spoke. It's one just from random guy in my class, right? Mm-hmm. So he Facebook messaged me. He goes, "Hey Matt." I go, "Hello." He goes, "Hey, what's up? We went to the same high school. I wanted to ask you if you knew how to decrypt a code." So I was like, this is weird. Yo, Sean, check this out.
This is weird. We should put this on the show.
Yeah, and so Sean is like, "Yo, Matt, give me that phone." I'm like, I have no ties to this guy. I don't care. He's not a pretty girl. Do whatever the fuck you want to this guy.
Do whatever you want to this guy.
And Sean catfished the hell. I've never been more proud of this guy.
Oh, let me see this.
So Sean goes, "Depends on the code. What do you got?"
Oh God, this is great.
And so he goes,
let's just like narrate this as like a film noir.
Okay, I'll be Jay Muhammad. You be Sean.
Yeah.
Ready? It's a UFD2, something like that. LOL. It's from my other Facebook that I can't get into, but this weeb site gave me the code, but I just have to decrypt it. So you can help me out?
The John walked into my place about 11 o'clock at night. There was a cigarette burning in my hand. The rain was pouring down on the windows. I fingered in my pocket for my thing of whiskey, but found none. Damn it, I had to take the job. I've been out of the code game for a while now, but for you, I think I can make an exception. I'm just going to add in narrative details.
Oh, really? Thanks. So I can give you the code and see if you can do anything about it.
This is a tough case. The kind of case that makes men like me not sleep. It's all right, I don't sleep anyway. Sure thing, Jay. I'll have that code cracked in a jiffy, I told him.
This is what Sean's thinking, and what you say is, "Sure thing, Jay." Okay, this is it. Then it's like a random string of numbers and letters.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Thanks for everything, and please try. LOL, I really appreciate it. Is there anything I can do for you in return?"
I don't even need to add narration to this. No, free of charge. Sorry, free of charge. This is personal.
This is personal. Okay, thanks again, man. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Spelled N-O. He's a smart guy.
I'll get started on that code right away.
Okay, what happens? All right, this is some good dialogue.
Oh my God, this is great. This is like, wow, dude. Right? I'm like really impressed.
It's amazing.
You're really like embodying the soul of this gumshoe detective right now. Like, I don't really need to add narrative details because it's like what you are. Interesting. Well, it looks to me like a quad binary hex linear code. I'll have to match the hex value with the coefficients. I can crack it, but it could take me a bit. 5 minutes at least.
Well, I have no clue what you just said, but okay. Then a little bit later, he texted me, "Hey Matt, any luck yet?" And couple of
more times. You really did a number on this Facebook.
All right, but you think you're gonna get it?
Don't worry about it. I got this, buddy.
Okay, man. I'll leave it to you. LOL. Here we go.
It looks like there's some discrepancies in the quad binary values. This is worse than I thought. My God!
So you can't help me out? Or is it gonna take some time or something like that?
I'm compromised. Someone else is in the system. They have my IP address, Jay. I'm losing control of the data stream. I'm sorry it had to end this way, Jay.
And then I unfriended him and I blocked him and I'll never talk to him again.
Oh my God!
And it was the best.
This is amazing. This is
Oh
amazing.
my God. And that is the story of how we scared probably Jay Muhammad.
What did he want from that?
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know why he thought I knew how to decode a code. I don't know. It was so confusing.
well, I mean, like, jack me in. You know,
Yeah.
the Matrix. Like,
Yeah.
Put the phone dial, you know, set me up.
He probably got like hacked, got like a virus, and like he had a code. Like what a dumb guy. And I'm glad I had Sean to cause better than even saying sorry man, I don't know what to do. You take him for a little ride, and I'm sure he's got really scared. He probably thought the government took me, and I'm like in the underground facility, getting tied up, getting extorted for secrets.
Yeah, they just keep on asking you what does mashed potatoes mean?
Yeah. So music time. Pick a song, and we'll go to our first music break.
Wow. Okay, putting me on the spot right now.
Oh yeah.
Music break.
Time for to show the world your music taste.
Okay, look up "Keep in the Dark" by Temples.
Hey. I never heard this one. Let's do it. Keep in the Dark by Temples. Matt
Yep.
Walker, one night only.
Keep in the dark to stay out of the light. Keep in the dark to stay out of the light. Keep in the dark to stay out of the light. She stay in the sunshine.
back.
So one night only. That was a fun music interlude.
We
from
slew Jeff.
Temples. We did.
Jeff is no more.
Jeff the Beatles dead.
But now we don't only have cheddar fries to eat.
We don't. But in the break we were thinking about stuff, and I said we should talk about Adobe and how, as designers, they have sort of cornered the market. What do you think? What do you think about Adobe?
I mean, they were definitely an escape from the fact that I didn't really have much of a social life as a high schooler.
Yeah.
And so I have to thank. My bad. I have to thank them for essentially occupying the majority of my time in high school when I wasn't in the woods and drawing or getting myself into trouble with the football team.
Wait, on the football team?
With the football team.
What'd you do with the football team?
Oh, I don't know. I pissed them off or something.
Fuck them up.
Fuck them up? Did you?
No.
They probably deserved it.
No.
No?
There was no. That was.
Just a rebel. It's a child rebel.
No, I just they just didn't like me.
That's full because they're bad.
Yeah, I mean they're a small town. They weren't very good.
Oh, that's lame.
Cornwall, New York.
Cornwall.
Shout out to the Purchase.
But
team.
back to shout out to SUNY Purchase's football team, undefeated, 12 seasons running. Adobe, I think right now they're the best in the game, and so I'm not going to complain about them clearly having a monopoly over that structure. There's a couple of competitors right now. I want to say I know Aviary makes some decent stuff that's actually web-based, which is kind of cool. You've got GIMP. And then there's another one. There's Pixelmator, and Pixelmator's vector brother, which I don't remember exactly what it's called. But there's this company. I'm not remembering their name off the top of my head now. Here, let's look it up. Photoshop alternatives. Right now on this computer.
Because when you consider
the problem is Photoshop alternatives. The problem is like
Illustrator.
everything else.
Illustrator and After Effects. Like After Effects is like
that's pretty uncontested.
They own it. If you see it, it was made in After Effects probably.
Yeah, and if you see it, it was made in Illustrator pretty much.
Yeah,
Corel Draw, but I mean that's always kind of a joke. That's like lol. Corel Draw. Some digital painters use it, but not really. Inkscape. That was it. Inkscape is supposedly really good. Or maybe. Nah, that's not it. There's another one that's like $50 that's supposedly amazing.
Because I guess it's just.
Okay. Here it is. It's this company called Serif.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Only use Serif.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember which one of their products it is. They do neat stuff. Affinity Designer, that's it.
Affinity.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's supposedly a pretty solid alternative to Illustrator. But I mean, in terms of After Effects and those other guys, I'm sure someone who's more familiar with it would know a good alternative to that. I mean, I've heard of for video editing, there's lots of things better than Premiere. There's DaVinci Color. Yeah. There's Avid. Avid's kind of
the professional standard.
Yeah.
Avid's even more expensive.
Yeah.
Avid is you're making television shows, and that's what you cut it on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not that I know really that much about that.
Mm-hmm. And I like the way you sort of taught yourself Illustrator and stuff. I taught myself how to use Premiere.
Yeah.
'Cause I was a really dorky kid, and I had a TV show when I was in high school, and I was this young dorky kid who had a camera and just talked to himself in his basement. And it was
that's actually hilarious. It's very similar to who I was, except I didn't have a TV show because I wasn't popular.
See, this is the thing. Okay, my school had a TV station, and I used to put it up on so the whole school had to watch it.
Nice.
And
had to.
They were forced to.
Matt.0.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is you're gonna have to see really old dorky Matt before. Okay.
Before the new and improved Matt.
Yeah. Before
Matt 1.0.
Now dorky Matt.
Yeah.
Hey audience, what's up?
Oh my God!
Matt.0. On today's show, we feature an incredibly awesome clip featuring a weatherman. Now I advise you, if you are a weatherman, don't do what you're about to see in the following
Dude,
clip.
you were
Little heads up, if you're ever going to go sledding,
Declassified high
and
school
if you're ever
survival
going
guide.
to be a newsman, don't be in the same place, okay? Look at the clip.
Alright, so I've got my trusty stopwatch, and here they come down the hill. It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Alex.
Oh my God, that's actually great.
That was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Black, Global News.
Getting to the world of viral videos.
Here's a lesson, kids. Always aim for the weatherman. It will always end up on YouTube, and it will always be funny. At least the kid looks like he's having fun, right?
And this was every week for 4 years or 3 or 4 years. It was nuts. And people wore faces with my shirt on it. It was people wore shirts.
I've
with my
seen
face.
that shirt. I've seen that shirt around.
Yeah, my friend Devin goes here.
And he wears it still too. I've seen him
Yeah,
around with it.
it's-
Shout out to Devin for wearing Matt's face on his shirt.
And every time I see him, I go, "Hey, nice shirt," and he just goes. But yeah, it was weird because like that. Who does that in high school? Go from like the nobody kid to like the kid you're forced to watch every Friday. You know.
Clearly you.
Yeah.
The nobody kid you're forced to watch every Friday.
Son of a bitch, Sean. And it was a crazy thing. It was crazy, but then like it sounds cool, but then people would get really shitty. They would be like this one kid going through my Facebook was like, "Yo man, show wasn't as good this week. You got to make it funny because we're forced to watch you." And I'm like, "You can go fuck yourself."
That's a pretty good criticism.
That's a pretty good
The criticism is fuck yourself.
That's a good
At
piece of critique. Like,
At which point Matt like pulled out like an assault rifle.
I did.
And just like and put his sunglasses on
Yeah.
and just like put his like stogie in the side of his mouth and said, "Deal with it."
Yeah, and I just unloaded and I murdered a man, and no one found out until right now.
No one found out.
No one.
No, I swear no one knows.
It's just, like, first off, I was like 13 or 14. I had a camera. I like tried to find like interesting videos, but also like you're restricted by like censoring and stuff. Like I didn't want to get in trouble with the principal for like
Saying
this is
fuck.
high school?
This is in high school.
They censored you in high school.
Of course
No,
they did.
I censored myself. But I
That's
didn't want to
weird.
get in trouble with the principal. Like
Matt, did you ever say fuck on the air?
I never said fuck with me. I should have ended with
Well-
a fuck you.
Well, Matt, you know what? You're free now.
I'm free.
You're
That's
free.
why I have a radio show. I can say whatever the heck I want.
Did you say heck because you were censoring yourself again, or did you say heck because it was your choice?
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I love not swearing. I'm Richard Nixon. I love
I'm not a crook.
I'm Richard Nixon. I'm just,
Oh wow, that's way too good.
I'm Richard Nixon. I am not a crook.
I think it's really cool that Purchase lets like people do this. You know, have their own
Yeah.
radio show and talk at the internet for how many people are we talking to right now?
How many?
Let's double check.
What's
This is fascinating for me, by the way.
it's great. It's
Still 4 listeners.
Wait,
that-
refresh it. What do we got?
Oh yeah.
A
And
4
listeners.
Woo! Strong.
Let's give a shout out to those listeners right now from the
shout out to
bottom
you,
of
listeners.
our butts.
We love from the bottom of our butts. Thank you.
We
being-
swear that like I don't know, we'll give you cheese fries if we ever get off this goddamn
We'll-
space station.
Yeah, it's so hard up here in the cold vastness of space.
Even bigger shout out to the viewers of the show.
Sean, no
There are
one's watching
viewers?
this. No one's watching. Sean is convinced that there are people watching us with their cameras. And
Sean is right.
Sean sees things that doesn't exist. I'm scared. Sean's the guy.
Well, I mean,
that's
Sean was the one to spot Jeff.
Yeah, he did. He saw Jeff.
What?
Jeff.
You know Jeff? The bug.
Remember
that we
Jeff, the
killed?
one we killed an hour ago?
Yeah, Sean, you remember Continuity? The bug that we killed, Continuity?
Oh no, Sean's
Sean,
gone
don't
quiet.
stroke the trombone. Don't stroke it. It's not your friend.
Matt, those words should never come out of a person's
Sean,
mouth.
keep stroking the trombone in a sultry fashion. So
Matt, why?
So May the 4th happened today.
Today is still May the 4th,
It's May the 4th be with you.
and also with you.
How do you feel about May the 4th? How do you feel? Oh, Chad messaged me, stroke that trombone.
Stroke that trombone.
Thanks,
Hey, Chad.
Trumpet.
Chad
Sounds-
is funny.
Chad's a
Chad's-
rad guy.
Chad's a good guy. He's like the only person I know named Chad who
Yeah.
I don't like think of as like, oh wow, your parents ironically like named you Chad. Chad's just like he's just Chad.
He's just Chad.
He's just Chad.
He could only be Chad. Like if his name was like Philip, I couldn't talk to him.
Right, but like you also expect Chad to be like this surfer dude who's like super self-absorbed, and Chad is like a not surfer dude who's not very self-absorbed, I'd say.
Kind of. Someone wrote douche on his studio space. I'm like, yeah. And his nickname was Chad Douche, but he's
That
He's
we
lovable.
like Chad though.
he's lovable. He's
Chad rhymes with rad, is that why?
yeah, he's pretty rad.
He's
Is
pretty
that why
rad.
it's a surfer
He's,
thing?
well, also like Chad is like the preppy guy in high school that
Hey,
wears pop
Chad.
collars. Like, hey bro, did you scuff my mom's car?
His
He's
off-brand,
not-
brawny, self-absorbed
Towel.
towelettes. You heard it here first, folks. Chad Combs Off-brand, brawny, self-absorbent towelettes.
He's
Towels.
definitely not as bad as Brad.
Yeah.
No,
Brad-
no,
one
oh,
likes
but
Brad.
no one wants to talk to
Screw
him.
Brad. You know, I edited a video with Chad. We were making a video, and I became Mr. Brainwash from X in the Gift Shop, and I recorded everyone, and I got like some creepy documentary footage, and so everyone goes, "That's a wrap," and the director goes, "Chad, is that a wrap?" And he goes, "I don't know, I'm feeling more like a sandwich myself." And he looks at the camera and gives the douchiest grin ever. And the video ends with the director going, "I'm gonna fucking kill him." And then Holland 1945 by Neutral Milk Hotel plays. So that's Chad in a nutshell.
That sure sounds like a nutshell full of Chad.
Yeah, a nutshell full of Chad. That's my new show.
Yeah, we have these turntables here.
Yeah.
And like, this is the closest I've ever been to being a DJ.
Ooh, I wonder if we can just spin some Rex. I know that they have the Next Generation soundtrack in here somewhere. I saw it once. It was crazy.
I don't know.
It's made out of cookie.
You should try and eat it.
Eat the door. Eat the cookie door.
DJ's jockstrap. Says Chad.
Sean, don't smell the door. Don't lick the door. Oh no. How's that?
Oh no!
no.
He's tongued it. He's tongued the
He's
door.
tonguing the
He
door.
tongued the door.
Oh, we're Sean, the coldest space is beyond that door. Don't do it.
Remember what happened to Jeff?
Remember what happened to Jeff? We had to suck him through the airlock. Sean, stop. No.
I didn't.
Oh, he's very tenderly kissing the door. I don't know.
I'm scared.
I'm really scared.
I'm scared.
It's the most.
Oh shit! I was supposed to call my mom before.
Thanks for telling everybody that, Sean.
Yeah. Call your mom, you irresponsible hooligan.
She called me. I was like, I'm busy. I didn't say that. I just didn't.
You just didn't answer. That's almost worse.
That's actually worse.
Bottom line.
DJ, call your mother.
I know my mom isn't.
DJ, be a good son.
My mom definitely isn't listening.
DJ, I
but
did
she
this for
doesn't
father.
care enough.
DJ disappointment.
But if my mom was listening, I would say, I'll call you tomorrow. That's what I would say.
You hear that, Sean's mom? He says, he'll call you tomorrow.
Excited?
Except my mom's not. My mom wouldn't listen.
Why not?
I know you're out there, Sean's mom.
Sean's mom, I know you care about our show. She's a huge fan.
She's our biggest fan.
So, TV. TV's pretty cool. What have you been watching in the world of television?
I just started watching, I started watching Hannibal.
How is that?
The cinematography is amazing.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
really, really good.
How do you like all the acting and stuff? Mads Mikkelsen.
I'm not an actor, so I'm not going to complain about it. But Mads Mikkelsen is kind of like the most terrifying individual I've ever seen since. Oh my God, I'm blanking on his name.
Anthony Perkins.
I actually never saw the original Hannibal.
And the Silence of the Lambs.
No, yeah, Silence of the Lambs.
What?
Honest autism.
Get the fuck out of here.
I never saw the Silence of the Lambs. But I was really referring more to Dexter Morgan, the guy who played Dexter. Michael C. Hall.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like on equal levels of creepy.
Who
Although
would
it's
win
like,
in a fight?
I'd give that to Dexter. He's younger, and like more fucked up. Actually, I don't even know about that. Just younger.
He's younger. Tell me about Dexter. Do you love Dexter?
It's a good show. It's a pretty incredible show. I mean, everything after
season 4.
After season 4, kind of goes down the pipes for a hot minute.
All I know is that I read the description of the last episode and that was really upsetting.
Yeah.
He turns to a lumberjack.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert for the show.
Dexter Morgan becomes off-brand brawny wipes like Chad.
And did he get sucked into like a hurricane or something?
Yeah, and then turns into a lumberjack.
Yeah, why?
But, well, because he shipwrecks somewhere and he's sad about being a psychopath, which psychopaths don't do.
Well, not a good psychopath.
Or actual real psychopaths, because the condition is that they don't feel empathy.
Yes.
But we're not going to go into that.
What about the theme song?
What theme song?
Dexter. I like the theme song.
To Dexter's Laboratory?
There's doom and gloom when things
I'm gonna throw you over here.
In Dexter's Lab!
I love that. Was a good show. That was a good show. Remember Dexter? Remember that episode where Dexter?
Over?
No, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Go to bed. Remember that episode where Dexter and Mandark fought in Abraham Lincoln and George Washington in giant robots?
Yes, I do.
That was fantastic.
I was rooting for Lincoln.
He rooted for Lincoln.
I was rooting
Yeah.
for Lincoln.
He's the
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe.
Also, I feel like he wielded an axe, and I feel like he wouldn't chop my cherry tree down, but Washington would do it and tell me about it, which would incite my rage.
But you would pluck your cherry right up, if you know what I mean.
Don't wink at me.
There's too many metaphors in that sentence.
You'd pop your cherry
Sean?
like how you know you like it. You know
Like how I know I like it? You
I'm
don't
embarrassed
know.
to be on the show.
You don't know what I want, Sean.
I regret everything.
I regret,
I regret everything.
I regret every single thing that's ever
pop
happened.
that cherry, but he didn't lie about it.
Sean is like an off-brand Tim and Eric character that I live with. It's really bad. So the last show I've been watching House of Cards, which is
That's a good show.
That's
I
a
watched
really
the first
good
season
show.
of that.
It's great, and Kevin Spacey is just killing it every single episode.
I'm being southern and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just he turns to the camera and looks.
This is called meta referencing. Here I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm Kevin Spacey, and now I'm going to go do something horrible and scummy later.
And I'm also Kevin Spacey, but we have yours a pretty good actor.
My grasp of ethics is just like my grasp of barbecue, cold, clammy, and slippery.
Boom, Kevin Spacey.
Right now, what's going on is that Sean is lying back, and we're putting food in his mouth. He just made that sound.
He's like a food robot. Did you ever? So you've seen like Shaun of the Dead, right? And you've seen Hot Fuzz. Just kidding. Tristan Dubin, the giant chicken from Looney Tunes with the southern accent.
Oh yeah, Foghorn
Leghorn.
I say, boy.
Can we make House of Foghorn a thing?
That'd be a thing. I'd be down
He
for
just
that.
turns to the camera and I say,
I'm gonna find that chicken hawk.
I love this. I was talking to Max. House of Foghorn would be glorious. I was talking
Chad
to Max.
is our star listener right now.
Max said he wants to make Game Grumps animated for my radio show, which I really want him to do. Like, just do some drawings and because there was like a whole episode where we talked about like delivering space pizza that I want to be an animated feature.
Game Grumps kind of makes me sad.
Why does it make you sad? Tristan?
Because there are like I don't know how many of them are there. How many of the gamers are grumpy?
Yeah, they're
Sold out.
Just like give me a number. I need a count.
How many Grumps are there?
Yeah, how many Grumps are there? How many of the Grumps?
Aaron, there's Barry, there's Susie, his wife, there's Ross, there's Danny.
Okay, so 5 or 6? That's six.
Six Grumps.
I just wasn't sure if you were just wiggling that one finger for fun
I like
to be
wiggling
like menacing.
Woo!
Essentially, you have 6 children who are paid more than me. But even though they're not children and some of them are married, who are paid more than me to talk about video games, and I hate that.
It hurts
I hate that so much.
5 of them are not one of the original ones.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is that the way their conversations go are about the way that ours go, except that they talk more about touching each other's penises than we do.
Yeah, which is pretty hard to top.
We just fed Sean a cheese fry very seductively while his head was leaned back.
We didn't even get paid for it. It's their job. They get paid to do the things we do in our spare time. It's a pretty like solid gig.
We don't have to talk about the meat that I'm gonna touch. We're gonna touch Matt's penis because we know we're gonna touch Matt's penis.
I'm not gonna touch Matt's penis.
No,
I'm not going anywhere near that.
No one's
We're
touching.
gonna
It doesn't exist. It's
For the record, no penises were touched in the making of this show.
Sean, don't touch
The
the
viewers know that what we're gonna do.
Get your hot, sweaty hands off the microphone.
It's the virus.
The viewers know that we're gonna be touching Matt's penis.
No one's touching.
I don't want to touch Matt's penis.
I don't want to touch my penis.
I'm just eating cheese fries now because I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, so Mad Max, right?
Yeah, Mad Max is a good movie. I want to see that movie.
I really want to see it. It sucks that it's coming out like days after we leave. I want to watch it with people here, but we can't because we'll be gone.
I don't know if I want to watch it with people.
Who do you want? You just want to go alone to the theater?
Yeah.
But I need to like hype. I have to scream and not feel bad about going, yes, the thing blew up.
No, you should feel bad anyway. You should feel bad.
It's gonna be great. Also.
Sorry, Matt just.
Oh, we
we
got
have
a
a
caller.
call.
All right, pick up the phone.
That's a cam whore.
You're on one night only.
Hello.
Not mad.
Hi, Max. You're not mad.
Hi, Max.
Max just hung up. Damn it, Max. This happens every single show. All right, yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm probably missing the jokes and I never listened to the show before.
No, it's no joke. Max just loves to call in and annoy me.
It's not true. I listened to your show once.
Okay, good.
Like with the first night you ever ran it.
Ooh. So, Also, Mad Max, I read a thing today. There's like a lot of people love to go, oh man, this movie's written by a creepy guy who doesn't understand women. He's gonna make a shitty, like it's not female things. So, but he actually got like some really good female writers and consultants to make sure the script wasn't just like exploity.
Oh, cool.
You know,
Yeah.
just like, oh, women in the desert, look how hot they are. Like,
Yeah.
it's really like that's a thing that is important. That
Absolutely,
like,
very
you could
much
have
so.
just super overlooked.
Because like action movies are really fun, and there's no reason why girls shouldn't enjoy them as much as guys.
Exactly.
Because they're being excluded.
Okay,
in
so
some
yeah,
way.
they brought this lady as a consultant. They said she has a very intense life. She spent time in the Congo working with rape victims and women who've had unthinkable things happen to them, and so they picked her brain for a week. They wanted to showcase that, so that's really cool. They wanted to make characters something more than just 5 beautiful girls, which is really good because that's easily like, oh, look at the eye candy. They're just characters, but like,
No, that's really good.
yeah,
That's
like,
awesome. Because Mad Max is very historically not that either.
exactly, yeah. It's just super macho, yeah.
The first movie is literally Mel Gibson with like not even that much post-apocalyptic shit going on, chasing after some men who've kidnapped his wife and son or something like that for like an hour.
I didn't even watch 1. I went straight to 2. Which
Oh,
is
it's
great.
painful. It's really
I don't-
painful.
I don't
Thunderdome
watch
is like far superior.
Yeah, 2 is beyond Thunderdome, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
The first is the Road Warrior.
Yes.
Oh, it was crap.
But yeah, we should watch 2. 2 is great, and because like he has the dog and the cool car,
Yeah.
and the gas and that cool guy with the mask.
The only thing I didn't like about 2 was the whole weird mythology thing about him with the kids in the airplane. And they said he was the pilot.
Yeah, I think it kind of lagged in the middle.
Yeah, it
and
went a
like
little bit too
with
far.
that. But like the fight scenes. And
Bartertown was great.
yeah, and the whirly birds were cool. Like it's great.
And the Master and Blaster fight, that was really cool. There's like a little guy and a big guy, and the big guy is like listen to the little guy because he blows a whistle, and
yeah,
it's a lot cooler than I'm describing it.
it's very. You should watch it. Also, did you see the video game coming out?
Oh,
Shit.
movie games are historically a bad thing, but in the modern age, we can appreciate them. I think.
This is the good thing. Like the
Do you
movies-
remember when movie games were like first a thing?
Yes, I bought too many of them. I own. Let me go through my collection of bad movie games. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh no.
Around the World in 80 Days.
Say it ain't so. Oh my god, they made a movie game for that?
Yeah, it's for the Game Boy Advance. Terrible.
Oh.
Robots. Awful.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's
You remember oh no, I've lost it. I've lost it now. I'm sorry.
It's all right. What?
It was a game and it was really bad and it was a movie game. Oh, the Superman game for N64.
64. Oh yeah, that's like the historic.
Was that a movie game? No, that was just a Superman game. I
It
don't
was
think that counts.
shitty. It was Superman 64. But this is actually coming out in September, so they're not trying to push it to the release of the movie, so they're letting it sort of be its own thing, which is awesome.
Oh, I remember what game now. The Incredibles.
Was that
The
bad?
Incredibles game. Oh my god, it was almost as bad as the Superman game.
That's so sad because The Incredibles is like one of my favorite.
And it like
movies.
takes off after where the show ends. Wow, this looks like Shadow of Mordor, but with more dropkick.
Yes.
And more like really Arkham. But
And yeah, and there are cars and it looks really pretty. And look at them. It looks cool, and it looks like it looks like The Witcher too a little bit. It's got that Witcher.
I love The Witcher.
The menus in The Witcher. Oh yeah, and like the combat looks brutal. It looks like it's kind of
Wow.
getting that. Yeah, it's also by the studio of Just Cause 2.
Yeah, he just killed a man with a lawn implement, I think.
Yes.
Very, very angrily.
I know they said one of the focuses is just really brutal melee combat, and you have a hideout that you can like. You get
Drag.
to like, yeah, which is cool. Like it's a hidden little hideout, and you can upgrade it. And,
That's cool.
yeah, it looks like they're trying to like sort of get the whole feel of this is your car, this is your everything, and you get to sort of you start from nothing. Like you have nothing, and then you build a car, and so it's personalized. So you have a personal attachment to the car. Then you spend the game going around the wasteland.
Oh, then he just ate out of a man's like carcass.
Yeah, maggots. That's delicious.
Yum.
Just like the movie Cars, which is the basis of
Mad Max cars.
Yeah,
In a
Cars-
world where cars are so angry they kill and eat each other.
Yeah.
Lightning McQueen is the only car who doesn't. Who's a vegetarian.
I would.
So this game is set 20 years after the events of Cars 2.
Cars 2 planes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Planes and why?
I don't know why.
I'm really okay. I'm glad we're getting a new Incredibles though, because to counteract the Cars, because why? Because why is there?
Why, yeah.
It's this.
Oh, we got another listener.
Woo!
Woo!
Cars. is
Probably
awesome.
Chad. I'm gonna bet money it was Chad.
Are you excited for Incredibles 2? Because I am.
There's an Incredibles 2 happening?
Brad Bird's writing it right now.
Oh, Brad Bird, you. Whew. That
Yeah.
gets me all hot and bothered.
Brad Bird is like one of my. What do you think about Tomorrowland? Because I'm really excited for Tomorrowland.
I don't know what to make of it. It looks interesting. It's got a solid premise, I think, but
I think it's gonna be.
I'm trepidatious because it's like, I don't know. It's George Clooney making family movies.
Yeah, but I think Brad Bird he's directing it. So Mission Impossible, he did that. That was Ghost Protocol, which was fun.
Yeah, I didn't see Ghost Protocol.
It's fun.
It's fun.
He did that. He did Iron Giant. He did The Incredibles.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm a fan. Then.
So yeah, his track record is good, and also like the scene of just like the extreme futurism and like these like the fact that they're robots means they can do whatever you want to them. So
You hear that?
And it's okay.
Anything you want.
Sean, stop rubbing $100 over your nipples. You're making me uncomfortable.
It's $100 bill with, I think, is this Andrew Cuomo's
Cuomo.
face on it? Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Rivers
look at the gun models for it. They shoot like radial blasts, which is awesome. And there's like some fun little problem solving there. Look at that, the Portal.
Oh, Portal.
This movie is based on Portal 2.
Yeah, Portal
It's
2 for the Nintendo Dringo.
5 minutes after the events of Portal 2.
5 minutes. Yeah. Oh god, it's like I love that like gun design. It's like a little blaster. It's so compact.
Yeah.
To it.
Kind of a cutie pie.
Yeah,
But like, full of murder.
I'm really into like cool designs for stuff. And
I mean, it's not like you're a graphic designer or anything, so
yeah,
I don't get why you're like that.
That word design, what does it even mean, man? What to design?
Bro.
And you play as Tomorrow Man, played by George Clooney, and I think this is a follow-up role to.
Oh brother, where
Yesterday
art
When-
thou?
Yeah.
Oh brother, where art thou?
I love
Yeah.
that movie so much.
George Clooney is just looking for the treasure that he was lying about in Oh Brother. Spoiler alert:
Yeah.
George Clooney lies about treasure in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's like the Odyssey, but better.
Ooh, Chad sent us a comic.
Archer, Pokemon.
That's Kirby.
No, it's Kirby. It's not even Pokemon. What am
That
I?
is Kirby. And he becomes Archer.
What? Do you just eat everything you see? Do you not? Danger zone. Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Haha. It's a really good looking Archer. And it makes me uncomfortable to see his head on a Kirby body.
It's very uncomfortable.
I don't like it. All right, so we're going to wrap up the show with one last song. Tristan, you get to pick up.
Oh God, you're doing this to me again. Well, I mean, Matt, have you had Cream on Chrome on the show yet?
Wait, what's Cream on Chrome?
Dude, it's the new Rat-a-Tat song. But like, if you already had it on there, I don't think
We haven't.
We haven't, so we should put that on there.
Here we go. Let's put
We like Rat-a-Tat a lot.
Rat-a-Tat's fantastic.
They're really great guys.
Here's Cream on Chrome.
We don't know them personally.
One night only. We love you guys.
We love
Have
you
a
too.
great summer and stuff. And
Yep.
last episode.
You
Say
got
bye,
it,
Sean.
Matt. Bye. Hi, Mom.